Move the baby onto the sidewalk, please. Sir, you got to go on the sidewalk. Move the baby onto the sidewalk, please, or the baby carriage. Sir, you got to go on the sidewalk.
I'd like to start. Can we clear the street a little bit?
have to balance great affairs of state with all the other things you want to do. Now, it so happens that our daughter from Atlanta, with 3 grandchildren, descended on us. Somebody, we pulled straws, of course, to see who would do the babysitting and who would do the public speaking. Ruby got the grandchildren, and you got me. I want to take advantage of your hospitality to make a public announcement. There is a young man from my boss's office. I work for Spike Lee, and his name is Curtis. Curtis, I'm up here. He's looking for me. Now, brothers and sisters, this is a beautiful day, and you look absolutely magnificent. As a matter of fact, if I had thought, I should have brought the grandchildren on down here, but, I'm getting slow. But to speak more to the issue, it's very easy, even for somebody who claims to be knowledgeable and sensitive, who's been in the struggle for a long time, to overlook certain things about all of us and not pay the proper attention until somebody pulls our coattail. The Ruby was working in a play on Broadway, which I had read, she had read, I had seen, and I had liked. It was only when somebody from Gay Pride wrote and told us that some of the passages in the play were anti-gay. And upon reflection, it turned out to be, in our opinion, that that was indeed the fact. And it shows 2 things. That nobody is always as smart as he thinks he is, number 1. And number 2, that those who are oppressed, those who are dealt the blows, must be the ones to speak in their own interest. When we got the message about the contents of the play and found that we agreed, we went to the management. We went to the playwright, and the playwright said, well, the material is not germane to the values of the plot, so I'm willing to change it. But the producers wouldn't let the playwright change. So I felt, and Ruby felt, that the time had come for us to take a public stand so that not only the producers and the playwrights, but all our friends in and out of the gay community and the rest of the world should know exactly where we stood on this important issue. So I appreciate very much your giving me this chance to spend a minute or 2 to express my solidarity and Ruby's solidarity with you in this struggle, which, as you well know, is a part of a larger struggle. It seems that the son of a bitches and the bastards are always the same people. So, wherever the fight goes on against them, if you care, that is your fight too. We have to join hands. But let me, before I close, give you an incident from our own experience, Ruby's and mine, that taught us something about struggle. We were married in 1948. We were well known. We'd been across the country. We'd been to Hollywood with a with a Broadway smash called Anna Lacaster, and we thought that our names, being so well known on Broadway and Hollywood, would guarantee that the highway to success would be open to us. We married, took an apartment in the Bronx, and sat there watching the phone not ring. It didn't ring from Broadway. It didn't ring from Hollywood. It didn't ring much at all that year. So we sat and watched each other slowly starve to death. Along about that time, there was a tremendous furor. An awful thing had happened to two young people who had children, whose names were Ethel and Julius Rosenberg. And there was a tremendous furor. That same bunch that we identified by giving them curse word names a short while ago had reached out and plucked these two people and decided that they should be executed because of their supposed differences with the policies of our government. But at any rate, we were approached to appear, Ruby was approached to appear at a benefit for the Rosenbergs, at a rally to save the Rosenbergs at Carnegie Hall. And of course, there we sat facing each other. Great decisions to be made. Dare we, who were already black, go out and do something which would make us, in addition to being black, at which we were starving, should we also be reds and starve twice as fast? You know how the question poses itself to you. For a lot of us, you know, we are allies to all great causes. It's just that we don't want to show ourselves because the boss will hear or someone else will hear and the job opportunities will fade away. So Ruby and I said, Ruby, how can we show our face even in this great cause when that producer who might call or that writer who might write would want to include us, but then we become controversial. We would therefore lose the job that we have. And of course the question came, what job is that? We didn't have a job. So Ruby decided, to hell with it. I mean, I ain't got no job. They can't fire me. So I'm going to go down. And I'm going to go down to Carnegie Hall and say my piece. Ruby went down, you know, and there was a big program. I didn't go because, like now, I had to babysit our own children, so we usually split up in a good cause. You know, Ruby goes, I go, and then somebody stays home. But I had to stay home that night. She went, and she said something, I don't know what it was. There in the audience were two people, Howard De Silva, Morris Konofsky, and they were in the process of casting a play at that time. They looked up on the stage and said, hey, why don't we put that young lady in the play that we're going to do? So the moral of the story is, don't run away from struggle. Your next producer may be sitting in the audience. God bless you.
I want you to move, 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 move. A little faster, a little harder, a little stronger, a little louder. I'll make it last longer. Alright, so give your hands with the struggle. Put your hands together, everybody. Come on. Give your hands to the struggle. Don't be waiting for nobody to show you the way. Just move. Give your hands to struggle. Yeah. Alright. There comes a time when you just gotta rise. You've been down so long that you can't remember why. There comes a time when you just gotta stand. You realize inside someone will give you a helping hand. You gotta stand up strong. Say I'm proud to be me. I got my own sense of pride and my dignity. There comes a time, and the time is soon. We gotta find the piper and I have to change the tune. There comes a time, and the time is now. You realize inside that you always knew how. You gotta stand up strong. Say I'm proud to be me. I got my own sense of pride and my dignity. Bless y'all and keep on fighting. We'll see you again.